Imagine being watched, not by human eyes, but by something unseen, lurking in the shadows, waiting for the smallest misstep. Jinn are all around us, moving unseen in places we'd least expect. The empty rooms, the dimly lit hallways, the silent corners of our homes. They watch, they wait, hidden just beyond the edge of our perception, listening for the moments when we are most vulnerable. They don't need permission, only an invitation we unknowingly give. This video will reveal the unseen dangers around us and how you can guard yourself against them. Watch closely, because this could be the knowledge that keeps you safe. Number 1. Jinn may harm, out of malice or injustice. Jinn are like humans in that they have free will, and some may choose to act unjustly or harmfully toward others. Sometimes, a jinn may harm a person simply due to a dislike or a personal vendetta, leading to oppression or even possession. Protecting oneself through remembrance and prayers is essential to guard against such encounters. Remember, the strength of your faith and the power of your prayers create a barrier that jinn cannot easily penetrate. Number 2. Love or attraction from a jinn. Jinn may develop feelings of attraction toward a person, especially if that person is unaware of their presence. Walking around in private spaces without seeking protection by saying Bismillah invites them to intrude. Jinn are unseen but present, and they can watch our actions, leading to attachments, particularly if they feel a strong attraction. Women especially are advised to remain mindful of their clothing and modesty, even in private, as jinn may become drawn to individuals who seem unguarded. Protecting oneself from such attraction is simple but vital. Say Bismillah in the name of Allah when undressing, entering private spaces, or when in solitude, creating a barrier that shields you from these unseen onlookers. Number 3. Unintentional harm to jinn. Jinn exist in many hidden places, and it's easy to accidentally disturb them. Simple acts, like pouring hot water on the ground, stepping into secluded areas without prayers, or even moving objects without thinking, can cause harm to jinn who are in close proximity. This unintended harm may provoke a reaction, as the jinn may retaliate, feeling they've been wronged. To avoid such accidents, it's a wise practice to say Bismillah before carrying out actions in unknown or potentially secluded areas. This not only protects you, but also alerts any nearby jinn of your presence, reducing the chances of causing unintentional harm and invoking their anger. Number 4. Extreme emotional states. Excessive anger, fear, and even extreme states of desire leave a person vulnerable. When consumed by anger, fear, or excessive indulgence, a person's spiritual defenses weaken, making it easier for a jinn to influence or even possess them. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, advised that in moments of anger, one should change their physical state. If standing, sit down. If sitting, lie down. This action disrupts any spiritual or emotional opening that a jinn could exploit. Similarly, calming oneself with prayers and remembrance of Allah during times of intense emotion helps keep one shielded from negative influence. Number 5. Neglecting remembrance of Allah. Neglecting spiritual practices such as saying Bismillah when entering the home, eating, or even using the bathroom creates openings for jinn to invade one's life. Consistent remembrance of Allah strengthens our connection to Him, creating a constant shield that jinn cannot break through. This ongoing mindfulness is a safeguard, reinforcing the spiritual walls that protect us daily. Number 6. Indulgence in forbidden actions. Engaging in unlawful activities, particularly those of a sexual or immoral nature, opens pathways for jinn to invade a person's being. Watching inappropriate content or engaging in forbidden behaviors puts one in a state of vulnerability where a jinn can take advantage. This vulnerability exists even during lawful intimacy with one's spouse, which is why saying Bismillah before such moments is recommended to protect oneself from jinn interference. Keeping oneself grounded in faith, staying mindful of Allah's boundaries, and resisting temptation reinforces one's defenses against any jinn seeking entry. No matter how powerful or cunning the jinn may seem, remember this: Allah's power is beyond anything they could ever possess. They are His creation, subject to His will, and nothing can touch you except by His permission. So do not fear the jinn, but turn to the one who created them, who has control over all that is seen and unseen. Seek Allah's protection, for in His name there is safety and peace. Recite the prayers, follow the guidance, and trust in His mercy, for no harm can reach you when you are under His protection.